In May 2014, Robert Schleip from the University of Ulm and head of the Fascia Research Society came to address the Fascia Symposium in the United Kingdom. A two-day follow-on workshop saw him teaching a group of manual therapists at Imperial College London. The daytime sessions consisted of Robert going over current fascial thinking, fascial anatomy and some techniques for fascial release. As part of the afternoon sessions and sometime into the evening, Robert came into the dissecting room with me and we dissected out and explored some of the tissues we had been working with during the day. It's hard to imagine a more likeable man than Robert. He gives freely of himself and his incredible knowledge, and is consistently pleasant and charming, as well as being a great educator and communicator, and enthuses about all he encounters.
So I'm here at Imperial College London with Robert Schleip, and we've just spent the day doing some fascial anatomy and some palpation, and the evening, because it is almost done, and we've spent some time in the anatomy lab doing some dissection. And so, Robert, have you had a good day?
I had a terrific day. I learned so much.
Good.
So I was very impressed by already your anatomical knowledge.
Thank you.
And how many dissections you have done before. And I didn't expect to learn that much from the afternoon that you were basically leading there. I also enjoyed so much that I could share some of the knowledge out of our own fascial research group and link that with all the research and anatomical dissection that you have been offering. Today we were looking at the lumbar fascia and how that connects all the way up to the fascia of the neck. And that was very, very exciting, and you showed me some very nice things there. So I'm very impressed about the anatomy dissection courses and the social linkages and professional linkages that you have established here at Imperial College.
Yeah,
I've seen many dissection rooms all over the world, but this is the best so far.
Thank you. This is a lovely place, and they look after us very, very well. So, superficial fascial, have I converted you?
Yes, yes, good. I think it is even more important than I ever thought it is.
Okay.
And particularly for manual therapists, yes.
It was interesting being at the Fascia conference this weekend. It's why I did that little talk yesterday, because it wasn't something that was touched on, it wasn't talked about, and I really want to make sure that we don't, as maybe part of the Fascia Congress, that we don't lose sight of the importance of this as a connective tissue layer.
Yeah. And me coming from the laboratory research, just the last year of the research being done mostly in Germany, but also in Italy, has shown that the superficial fascia is probably the most interesting piece of fascia in terms of sensory innovation, but also in terms of cellular activity.
Yeah, okay.
So that background made me even more convinced to follow you when you showed us how important it is in terms of mechanical
stuff. It's lovely stuff, and it's that human aspect of that human part of our behaviour that makes us what we are. Because we can study muscles and bones and fascia, but this brings us into our touch responses. And I think it's very important.
So for me, as a body worker, I used to be a Rolfing practitioner and Rolfing instructor. We used to think the deeper you go, the more profound and long-lasting your effects are.
And you still think that?
And now, having learned today, but also from the research I mentioned about the sensory innovation, I think maybe if I stay within the superficial layer, where you can take the skin and the superficial fascia underneath and roll it in different directions, I may have more profound effects than if I plow all the way into the tissue.
Well, I'm thrilled that you're saying this, Jim. This is wonderful stuff, and I'm very excited to share it with you. You heard it here. This is.
So for me as a German, so we think deeper means more profound, and superficial is less sustaining, less long-lasting. But it may be the opposite, that if you plow deep, you will not have such a profound and long-lasting effect than somebody working on the superficial.
There's a lot of bravery required not to go deep. Sometimes we want to push, and we want to push those, we want to challenge those tissues. And sometimes it's harder for the therapist to back off and allow the natural process, the natural sinking in to take place. I think that's more an advanced way of working for some people.
So that's something I want to learn more from you, how in Bowen technique you go perpendicular to the muscle fibers, and how how that affects the superficial fascia, but also how it affects or may affect the muscle envelope and the deep fascia in between.
I'd like to know myself, but maybe one of these days we'll have some more answers. But there's a lot to
if I can assist you in that, I would be very happy.
Robert, it's been a brilliant day and a brilliant weekend as well, but it's been a fantastic day with another day to come tomorrow. Unfortunately, you won't be with us for the dissection tomorrow night.
Yeah.
But I'll take away some things for you to look at, and hopefully we can send the answers and collaborate more in the future.
Yeah, and anybody listening to that, this is great. So we're here at Imperial College at one of the nicest dissection labs worldwide that I've been in. And we are standing here on the 14th floor overlooking the London scenery.
You see the Thames, we'll put some shots of the Thames in a minute.
So in the way how you teach it is really profound.
Thank you, Robert. It's nice of you to say so. I appreciate it. It's been great having you here. We hope for many more in the future.
Yes.
You'll be a regular visitor.